Finally, tonight, I just wanted to show you a sermon that may be the most disturbing sermon you have ever seen. And the backstory here is that the pastor's name is Philip Thornton, and he is the pastor of a place called Legacy Faith Church in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's a Pentecostal church. And during a service, I believe it was last weekend, he wanted to make the argument that when you are trying to spread your faith, when you are sharing the gospel with other people, you can't take any prisoners. You got to go full force, no half-assedness when it comes to spreading the word of Jesus. That's the thing he was trying to say. Now let me show you how he did it. And I don't know, maybe you saw the title of this video if you're watching this later, but whatever you think he's going to do to illustrate how passionate and take no prisoners you need to be when spreading your faith, this is not what you're going to expect. Here's part one.
He cleared the room. He put them all out. He went in like a soldier. Kingdom of heaven suffers violence. Now don't worry, this light's bright, right? There's nothing in the gun, hands off the trigger, right? Light's bright, laser's there. I can get you any one of it. He had to target the unbelief.
Come on, sir.
He had to get rid of the unbelief that was filling the room. He had to clear the room. You have to learn how to clear a room in faith.
Oh my God. That guy took an AR-15 to church. He said it's empty. I don't know enough about AR-15s to know if he actually cleared it, but he set the laser pointer on everybody and he's like, you got to clear the room. You got to go in hard on this stuff. That lady at the very end that I saw in that particular clip is just sitting and reacting like this is a totally normal thing that just happens. By the way, I know I have seen stories in the past of churches giving away a weapon as a raffle, and it's always disturbing because it tends to happen right after some sort of mass shooting. I have never seen a pastor point a gun, point an AR-15 at his congregation as if this is the illustration. This is how you need to spread the gospel. Not with a gun. That's just an illustration. But you got to go hard. He wasn't done either. This is another section of that same sermon.
Well, please understand that is a principle that needs to be employed when you use your faith. You have to overwhelm your enemy with a violent action of faith. You have got to come in loud and run out the unbelief. You have to get it to submit to you.
Let me ask you a question. If there was a mosque anywhere in America where the imam did this, what do you think the reaction would be? And yet, with this particular sermon, I only saw it on one website, and it's a Christian website that was calling out this is kind of weird, you guys. So hats off to Protestia, which is a very right-wing Christian website. This is one of those, this is Christian privilege for you. If any non-Christian group tried to pull shit like this, it would be massive news everywhere. But because it's a Christian church, I swear no one seems to care. It's so disturbing, everything he is saying. I got one more clip for you from the same sermon. Let's watch this.
When soldiers would go into a room, it wasn't, again, just one person knocking on the door and saying, hello, everybody, I came to meet everybody. No, they came in force, one fluid movement, right? Step to step, interlocked wherever they went, understanding which direction. They understood how to pass instructions forwards and backwards just by hand movements. They didn't have to talk about it, but when they entered a room, they continued to move in that direction. Please understand, this is where the body of Christ could learn some lessons. because one fluid movement is what God is after.
He is urging them. Not, first of all, he's urging them like we all have to go in together. We have to like take no prisoners. You got to kick the doors down and clear the room. That's how you got to behave. You don't take no for an answer. And not only did he say all these things, he had a little minion with his own gun to like cosplay this thing with him. I thought Altar Boys had it rough. What sort of job does that dude have? And as some of you are pointing out in the comments, he has his finger on the trigger, I believe. And also, I thought rule number 1 of gun safety is you never point it at anybody, even if you say it's empty, even if you think it's empty. You don't point it at anybody, even in jest, even to make a point. Like, that's just... Why? Why are we doing this? How is this okay and acceptable? Why isn't everyone at that church? And again, this is Legacy Faith Church in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. How is this okay? Why did everyone not walk out of that room? Why is everyone not leaving their church? How do you feel safe in this place if you bring your family to this church? Like, I don't know. Do I not understand gun culture? Do I not understand Christianity? I cannot think of any situation I would be in where a guy like that is making me feel safe in any sort of way. Like, it is so bizarre to me. I don't understand. And again, I know I said this earlier. If any non-Christian group did anything like that, and then posted the video online. And by the way, I watched the YouTube video of this. It doesn't have a ton of views because there's no shame. They're not worried about this thing going viral. They want it to go viral. It's ridiculous. What do you do with this? How? What? I don't know. Just give me a question. I don't know what to say about this other than I had to watch this. So now I need you to watch this because this is insane. That's it. Say it, don't spray it. I don't know if you're talking to me, but that guy too, yes. I feel like I'm spraying everything at this point. Where did this happen? Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Pentecostal church up there, Legacy Faith Church. That was Philip Thornton. As someone in the military, oh, what the actual hell? You're telling me that's not what you do when you're just hanging out and not in combat? You don't just aim your weapons at each other to teach each other during Bible study? This is terrorist indoctrination. And the weird thing is, if you ask that pastor or anyone in the church, of course they would say, no, he was just illustrating a point. And listen, I have seen plenty of videos where pastors illustrate a Bible lesson in really insane ways. There was one guy a couple years ago who spit, like hawked a loogie in his hand and then smeared it on somebody's face to illustrate a point. That was weird. But even that guy didn't aim an AR-15 at the congregation to talk about how they need to go all in on spreading the gospel. It's messed up, right? It's totally messed up.